We have 11 amazing restaurants featuring a wide variety for every price range and appetite. South Point's Garden Buffet has something for everyone at unbeatable prices. Or, if hunger strikes in the middle of the night, join us at Coronado Cafe. The American menu offers breakfast, lunch, or dinner 24 hours a day, plus a Chinese kitchen for authentic Chinese dishes from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. From steak and eggs to wonton soup, it's fast and friendly service 24/7. When you need a quick pick-me-up, you can find it at our state-of-the-art Starbucks just inside the main South Point entrance. Order ahead with the Starbucks app for easy mobile order pickups. Or enjoy your favorites in the relaxing dining area anytime, day or night. If you love Mexican food, Baja Miguel's has all of your south-of-the-border favorites. There are dozens of classics to choose from, like fajitas, ceviche, chimichangas, tacos, and more. And for spirit lovers, Baja's colorful non-smoking tequila bar is right outside.
Hi, I'm Kurt Angle. I represented the United States in the Olympics in 1996 and won a gold medal. Then I parlayed that into a pro wrestling career. I saw a commercial a few years ago.
Tunnel to Towers Foundation made a promise.
The Tunnel to Towers Foundation is paying off the mortgages for Gold Star families with young children. I thought, this is really cool. I want to be a part of it. My dad served in the Army for 30 years. We didn't have a lot of money, but he made sure we had what we needed. He set a great example for all of us. He died in a construction accident my freshman year in high school. When he died, we didn't have any income coming in, and we ended up being forced to move out of our house. I was devastated. So I understand what these families are going through, and to have an organization like Tunnel to Towers come in and pick you up and carry you and give you a home to live in, I think that's just amazing. I'd like to ask you to donate $11 a month to support these efforts by going to t2t.org or calling 1-844-BRAVEST.
The best part of the nighttime racing season at Los Alamitos is here, as the best quarter horses in the nation set to compete in our biggest race, like the Los Alamitos Super Derby, the Champion of Champions, and the Los Alamitos 2 Million Futurity. Plus, the best bets in night racing continue, like our early and late pick fours, always with the best pools at night. And of course, our Pick 6 promos on Sunday nights. The best part of the year is here at Los Alamitos.
The following is a Race Day Las Vegas presentation in association with Siraco Productions Limited on the Race Day Las Vegas Radio Network.
Live from the gaming capital of the world, time for Race Day Las Vegas, covering the sport of kings with a Las Vegas perspective. Now to the race desk with your host, Ralph Siraco.
From the backstretch to the turf club, at the racebooks and on the internet, to all horse players around the world, a good morning. All righty. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Race Day Las Vegas radio program. We come to you live and direct from the gaming capital of the world, the damp and wet gaming capital of the world, Las Vegas, Nevada. From the studios at the South Point Hotel Casino Complex on Las Vegas Boulevard in your gaming capital, and the South Point Studio Streaming Network at YouTube. And, of course, our local radio station, in case you are out there early this morning, here in town. Watch it. The roads are slick out there. Of course, our anchor radio station, Sports Talk 1400 AM, 107.1 FM, and a whole bunch of other platforms that you know about, the websites and the apps that you can get for your devices, and, of course, anywhere you get your podcasting as well. We welcome you to the show. Well, that big storm that they predict going on through Southern California is not only in Southern California, but it's also here in Las Vegas. It is raining outside, not heavy rain yet, but it is raining out here right now in Las Vegas. We're 64 degrees, but they say as the day progresses and maybe a lot more rain throughout the day, we've got rain predicted for the whole day. Temperature's actually going to drop from this morning. They say it's going to top out at 56 degrees. So we're going a little bit down as the day moves through. But that's the weather here. Fast, firm, and perfect. As you know, it's always fast, firm, and perfect in the race book. So you don't have to worry about that if you're here in Las Vegas. Just make sure you take enough of a raincoat and an umbrella to get from your car, which you can park here in the parking lot free, of course, as you know. And you get inside the building and get to the race book here and enjoy the races. But there is such a big clump of, just bad weather and rain over Southern California from Los Angeles right to the southern border. That takes in, of course, Del Mar at the shore down there. And it is moving west down there and south, so Arizona's going to get it. And we're going to get some remnants of the rain. As I say, we're going to have rain throughout the day here in Las Vegas. But that is the weather conditions. And as far as the rest of the country, it looks pretty darn clear, the rest of the entire country. The only places getting it is in the Southwest, California, Arizona, and southern Nevada. So right now, it's going to be 52 degrees in New York for today. Miami's going to be 80 degrees today. My goodness, 80 degrees in Miami. And, of course, in the Cincinnati area, 69 and cloudy. I say that because Louisville, of course, is south of Cincinnati, and that's where the Claiming Crown is today. So it looks like it's going to be clear going at Churchill Downs today for the Claiming Crown. And, of course, Chicago, 68 degrees. Phoenix, Arizona, 83. Brownsville, still the hottest, 87 degrees. And, of course, as I say, here in Las Vegas, we're going to drop down 66 right now. But they say it's going to be going to get down to 56 by the time the sun sets here in Las Vegas today. And that's the weather conditions. As you know, Del Mar is already canceled. They already saw this big storm coming, so they canceled races for today at Del Mar. No racing in the big, bad state of California today, anywhere. No racing in California on a Saturday. How about that? So Del Mar, and they're scheduled now to go at Del Mar tomorrow on the dirt. We'll wait and see about that, but they're scheduled to race tomorrow at Del Mar. Hopefully that system will just move through today and get on its way out further Midwest and in the East. But it's going to be good racing conditions today at Churchill Downs and at Aqueduct, two of the major tracks, of course, still on the menu of racetracks for today. Just taking a look at the news desk now. I got to tell you, by the way, this is only the third time in the history of Del Mar, in the third time of the history of Del Mar, was it there, like 80-something years, Del Mar, right? Only the third time they've ever canceled a racing card. The last time they did that was in August 20th of 2023 when the tropical storm Hillary went through there. So that's a pretty good record down there at Del Mar, but it's only the third time they've ever canceled racing there. And duly noted, because that storm looks like they're dumping a lot of rain in Southern California right now. From the news desk, a rash of spills been happening out at Aqueduct. Now, you go back to the November 7th. On November 7th, both Joel Rosario and Jose Gomez, in a turf race, they both fell, and both will be back soon. Joel Rosario, of course, not riding. He injured his foot some way or another. But that was on the 7th of November. Okay? Then on Thursday, in the 7th race on Thursday, just past Thursday, Savan Savici came out of the gate, and the horse stumbled badly, went down. He went down just coming right out of the starting gate and stumbled out of the gate. And Savici suffered a hairline fracture and a couple of vertebrae in his back. And now he'll be out for at least a month. Savici will be out at least a month. That was Thursday. Yesterday, in the 7th race, another terrible-looking spill. A couple of horses went down. The sequencing, I'm not sure because they don't show the replay. So you can probably find it in a news item or nothing, whatever. But 2 jocks went down in a heavy spill in the 7th race yesterday at Aqueduct. Dylan Davis was one of them, and Ricardo Santana was the other. Now, Ricardo Santana, they say, was kicked when he went down, but he went to the first aid. Santana did not need to go to the hospital. However, Dylan Davis was transported to the hospital, and after examinations, etc., they said he broke his collarbone. He said he was having chest pains at the time, but he broke his collarbone, and he has multiple fractured ribs and a collapsed lung. That's what he had. So he's hospitalized. Dylan Davis is off of that spill yesterday. So you had 3 really kind of scary spills with within a month there at Aqueduct. And Savici's was on the main track, but the other 2 were on the turf. And they say, I guess they said earlier this week, and we went with the story, that they're going to extend turf racing, weather permitting, for another week before they close it down at Aqueduct. But we want to wish all the riders involved in those spills quick recoveries and good health. Wow, something else. All righty. Listen, we're going to get started with the show today a little bit earlier. That's all the news I'm going to give you today because the Claiming Crown at Churchill Downs, there are 9 stakes races overall. Now, there's 8 Claiming Crown stakes races, and the other one is the Chiluki, which is a darn good stakes race, too. So we're going to go over some of the Claiming Crown stakes races and maybe take a look at the Chiluki. And then at Aqueduct, a couple of nice stakes races there, including a Grade 3 $350,000. It's the Oaks there at Aqueduct today. So we got some, even though we don't have Del Mar later on, we got some really nice stakes races and 2 really nice cards, both at Aqueduct and at Churchill Downs today. So we'll be looking for some winners from our handicappers because they didn't do too good yesterday. All I can tell you is the handicappers did a goose egg yesterday. At Aqueduct yesterday, Jose Lascano and Linda Rice got together to win the first race, paying $3.10. Flavrian Pratt, every day he's winning multiple races. Flavrian Pratt won the third race. By the way, I stand corrected as far as all the handicappers. Jonathan Ardoon gave us a winner. I'm going to get to that in a minute. I don't want Jonathan jumping through the screen here when he's just stuck his tongue out at me. So anyhow, in the third race, Flavien Prat got his first win of multiples yesterday for Mike Maker, paying $3.34. Pratt came back in the fourth race and won for Chad Brown, paying $10.04. And he came back in the fifth race, which happened to be the feature race, the Notebook, for 2-year-olds at a mile on the inner turf course, and gave a great ride to the winner, Jaxer. Now, Jaxer was down on the inside, and he was waiting, and it looked like he was going to, try to weave his way between horses about mid-stretch, and then the rail opened up, and Pratt went right down to the rail and hustled through the rail, got up to win, with Jaxer in the Notebook getting his third win of the day, his third consecutive win in the day. That was the fifth race for trainer Graham Motion, and paid $8.68 with a great ride there. Caroline St. Beat was second, and Funny Factor was third. So you put it all together, those first 5 races produced a small pick 5 of $141.09. Small pick 5, excuse me. Now, and that's because, of course, Pratt won on 3 of the races, and there were three $3 horses in that first pick 5. Sixth race gave Ricardo Santana, gave trainer Tom Morley, his first win of the day, paying $12.14. And then in the seventh race, this was the race with the spill that Dylan Davis went down, and Ricardo Santana went down as well. And again, Santana walked to the ambulance and the first aid. Davis, of course, as we told you, went to the hospital, and we told you about his injuries. Surviving that seventh race was John Lendo's pick, Brave Buck, with Kendrick Carmouche for Linda Rice's second win, paying $5.76. So thank you very much, Jonathan, for keeping us out of the complete goose egg yesterday for our handicappers. And then, of course, Tom Morley got his second win of the day in the ninth and final race with John Velasquez, paying $10.28. All in all, yesterday, and I got to tell you, here's the pick six payoffs. $10.04, $8.68, $12.14, $5.76, $18.28, and $10.28. You would think somebody would put those together. There was not really a huge shocker, but nobody had the pick six yesterday at Aqueduct. Nobody. The pick six at Aqueduct, has a carryover. The fives paid $1,085.54, and you got a carryover of over $16,000 today at Aqueduct. Unbelievable. Nobody had that pick six. Okay, that's at Aqueduct. Churchill Downs yesterday. Boy, are they paying off in the pick fives there. First race winner, $10.06. Second day race winner, Jose Ortiz gets his first win for Tom Amos at $7.94. The third race, Brian Lynch gets his first win of the day with Luis Saez paying $7.32. Joe Sharp gets his first win of the day, and Jose Ortiz's second win of the day in the fourth race, paying $8.70. And then the fifth race paid $12.42. Now you put all those together, the pick five at Churchill paid $1,591.50. Take out the $10.06 winner in the first race, a $10 winner in the first race. The pick four, with the next four that encompass the pick five, the pick four paid $241.79. So again, for a $10 winner in the first race, the difference between the pick four and the early pick four and the early pick five was $1,349 and change. The difference for a $10 winner. It got juicier. Sixth race winner paid $36.88. Seventh race winner gave Irad Ortiz Jr. his first win, Joe Sharp's second win of the day at $13.54. The eighth race gave Mario Gutierrez. You remember Mario was riding in Southern California, but his home, remember, was burned down in that fire in the Palisades. And so he moved his whole family and everything, and he's now living in Louisville, Kentucky. Mario Gutierrez got the eighth race winner, his first win of the day, for Brian Lynch's second win of the day, and paid $50.88. Then the ninth race, Irad got his second win of the day. Mike Maker, the trainer there, $12.34. And then in the 10th and final race, Mario Gutierrez got his second win of the day for Matt Sims, paying $12.28. You put those last five together, and the late pick five was the highest payoff in the nation yesterday. It paid $66,027.57. $50 horse made it, I guess. Pick six got a carryover of almost $115,000, almost $115,000. The pick six yesterday, 5 out of 6, paid $22,181 at Churchill Downs. What a day there. And then at Del Mar, with an early post time of 12 noon, Del Mar, the fifth race gave Armando Ayuso his first win of the day for Neil Drysdale, paying $19.60. Juan Hernandez and Bob Baffert got together with a favorite in a maiden 2-year-old race for fillies in the sixth race, paying $4.60. And then Armando Ayuso got his second win of the day in the seventh race for Brian Coroner, paying $17. Overall, pick six at Del Mar paid $22,181. And that really was the crux to what happened yesterday at Del Mar. So there you have it. There it is. All right, on today's show, we got Jonathan Nardoon standing by. Of course, Rich Engel will be with us with a college football pick as well. And then we have John Lindo and Jerry Jackowitz with us with their selections. And your racing menu comes up next. So just sit back and get another cup of coffee, because we'll be right back.
South Point Casino has plenty of attractions for the whole family. Catch a movie, Our 16-screen movie theater includes 2 XD Extreme screens for the ultimate in viewing, sound, and luxury. After the show, treat the family to a variety of treats at our old-fashioned ice cream parlor, Kate's Corner. We scoop up a variety of creamy concoctions, including smoothies, hand-dipped cones, milkshakes, malts, sodas, and sundaes. At Kate's, there's something for everyone. And if you've still got time to spare, our bowling center might be right up your alley. Voted Best of Las Vegas, it's a great place for friends and family fun. 64 lanes, a pro shop, snack bar, and arcade. And while the kids are bowling, you can play slots and sip on a drink in the Alley Cat Lounge while overlooking the lanes. For our more serious and professional bowlers, the South Point is also home to a separate tournament bowling plaza.
The best part of the nighttime racing season at Los Alamitos is here, as the best quarter horses in the nation set to compete in our biggest race, like the Los Alamitos Super Derby, the Champion of Champions, and the Los Alamitos 2 Million Futurity. Plus, the best bets in night racing continue, like our early and late pick fours, always with the best pools at night. And of course, our Pick 6 promos on Sunday nights. The best part of the year is here at Los Alamitos.
Back on Race Day Las Vegas for this Saturday. We had an interesting question from one of our chatters on the chat box here. He asked that now that Del Mar is not racing today, will Los Alamitos run tonight? Well, we checked with the latest as far as the cancellations, and there's still a go tonight. So there you have it. Still a go tonight. And by the way, Ricardo Santana, remember I told you he walked to the ambulance and then went to first aid. I guess he's going to be back riding today at Aqueduct, so that's good news there. All right, time to get to your racing menu now. And, of course, as we always tell you on the racing menu, that the first post times we broadcast on this racing menu each and every day reflect that of the Pacific time zone. So if you're here in Las Vegas, coming out and staying nice and dry and warm and playing the races in the race book here today at the South Point, these will be the first post times rolling out here today in the book. If you are in the Pacific time zone, same deal. These will be your first post times. Everybody else has to adjust to the Pacific time zone, tweak it out from wherever you're at so you don't miss anything like I miss Mom and Dad, okay? Here we go. Here's the menu for today. Aqueduct Racetrack. Now, the Big A today in New York, they say, weather conditions, sunny, 43 degrees, track fast, turf courses are firm. So the outer turf course will host races 6 and 9, and the inner turf course will have races 4, 7, and 10. And by the way, just for an FYI, they have carded some turf races, a turf race for Thursday out at Aqueduct, so it's going to extend at least one more day. Anyhow. All right, Aqueduct, first post time, 8:40 today. Feature race is the 9th on the card. It is the Knickerbocker at 1 1/8 on the outer turf course for 3-year-olds and up, a field of 9 there. We'll get the scratches coming up to you in just a moment or two, but there's a field of 9 there. 7-5 favorite is Ohana Honor. And Ohana Honor has Flavian Pratt aboard. First post time at Aqueduct for their 10 races set at 8:40, and you know they have that Pick 6 carryover, $16,285, $16,285 in the Pick 6 carryover today at Aqueduct. First post time early, 8:40 first post at Aqueduct. There's also, please pardon me, the Knickerbocker is the secondary stakes race of the day. The big stakes race of the day is the 7th race, the Jockey Club Oaks, at 1 3/8 on the inner turf course for 3-year-old fillies, a field of 8. And it's going to be a duel between Fionn and Laura Lynn. They're back at it, those two together. Laura Lynn is the small 8-5 favorite. Fionn is 2-1 on the morning line. 8 3-year-old fillies are set to go there before scratches. That's the 7th race, the $350,000 Grade 3 Jockey Club Oaks at 1 3/8 on the inner turf. So Aqueduct has 10 races, 2 stakes races. First post time is still at 8:40. 8:40 first post there. All right, Laurel Park has 10 races today, and mostly full fields, too. Laurel Park is their first post time is 9 a.m., 9 a.m. at Laurel Park. Gulfstream Park. They've got 11 races today. Their Pick 6 Rainbow Jackpot carryover, $49,514. Small feature race today. The Juvenile Fillies Sprint for $75,000 is the ninth on the card for 2-year-old fillies. And the favorite there is La Dolce Vita at 2-1 on the morning line. 11 races today. Gulfstream 920 first post there. Okay, the big racing day today is at Churchill Downs. They've got 11 races. 8 Claiming Crown stakes races and 1 individual stakes race. That grade 3 individual stakes race is the Chaluki. That'll be the third race on the card at a mile for fillies and mares 3-year-olds and up. Scratch number 4, Runaway Diva. That was the big 20-1 long shot in that race. So the 4 is out, but the 6 will be left to go in this race. And Ragtime is the 8-5 favorite there with Junior Alvarado. And then the stakes races for the Claiming Crown will start thereafter. In the 4th race, the Rocket Express. The 5th race, the Tierra. The 6th race, the Iron Horse. The 7th race is the Slipper. The 8th race is the Tom Metzen Memorial. The 9th race is the Rapid Transit. And the 10th race is the Claiming Crown Jewel. And the 11th and final race is the Emerald. First post time at Churchill Downs for all of that action is set at 10 a.m. And they've got a carryover, you know, in their Pick 6 jackpot, $114,986. $114,986 in the Pick 6 jackpot carryover at Churchill. Again, first post time is at 10 a.m. Woodbine has 12 races. Their feature race is the Grade 2 Kennedy Road at 6 furlongs for 3-year-olds and up. It's the 10th race on the card. The feature there, No Balls, is the 9-5 favorite, but you've got close second choice Lucky Score at 2-1, and Awesome Bourbon is 5-2 in the 6-horse field in the Kennedy Road. That's the 10th. 12 races at Woodbine. They've got a carryover. The Super High 5 jackpot carryover at Woodbine stands at $123,381. $123,381 in the Super High 5 jackpot carryover at Woodbine. 12 races. First post time is at 10:05. Turf Paradise back in business in Phoenix, Arizona. They've got a Pick 6 jackpot carryover of $6,671. Turf Paradise has 8 races, 6 thoroughbred races. The first 2 will be quarter horses. That makes up the 8-race card. And a first post time of 12:15 at Turf Paradise today. Delta Downs has 9 races. Their first post time is at 2:45. Delta Downs, 2:45. Charlestown has 8 races. Their feature race today is the Randy Funkhauser Stakes. That's the 7th on the card at a mile and 1/8. And the big 1-5 favorite there is Teachin' the Release. Teachin' in the Release. Wow, 1-5 on the morning line there. First post time for 8 races at Charlestown is set at 4 p.m. Their Pick 6 jackpot carryover $5,868. Remington Park has 9 races. Their first post time is 4 p.m. as well, 4 p.m. at Remington. And Los Alamitos is still scheduled to go as of right now. First post time is 6 o'clock at Los Alamitos. 8 races. The first one will be a thoroughbred race. Then you got 3 quarter-horse thoroughbred mixed, and then 4 quarter-horse to end up the field and end up the day. 8 races. First post time is at 6 p.m. at Los Al tonight. Still scheduled to go. All right. And that's your racing menu for today. Let's get out to Jonathan Hardoon standing by. Jonathan, for the first time in a long time, the weather is a lot better where you're at than it is where I'm at.
That's amazing, but it's true, Ralph. Who would have thunk it in the middle of November? We have a beautiful day here, and you have miserable rain.
Yes, but, you know, we need, as we always say in the Southwest here, we need the rain. So we need it.
Right.
So we'll go what we need it, that's for sure. Big day of claiming crown races today at Churchill Downs, and every one of them on the card today is a good gambling race, I think. They really are, and that's what the backbone of the
industry,
blue collar workers is all about. Just good competitive racing.
And they're full field, so there may be a couple of nuggets that squeak through the cracks, and you may get a couple of nice prices.
Well, the third race is not a claiming crown race. It's the stakes race of the day for Churchill, the Chaluki. You got the long shot, the 20-1 shot was scratched, Runaway Diva. But in the race, you've got Ragtime is the 8-5 favorite, although Shredded the Gnar is at 5-2 in the second choice in that race. So it looks a bit competitive, I think.
Well, Shred the Gnar hasn't been out since her 2-year-old campaign when she ran very well. You know, she now makes her first start as a 3-year-old. It's interesting that Brian Lynch picks this spot to bring her back. You know, obviously she must be doing pretty good because he could have picked any spot. He picks a grade 3 stakes to bring the horse back, so that's certainly a positive sign. But the number 6 horse in there, One Magic Filly, makes her second start in Kentucky. Second start, second start for trainer Brendan Walsh. People from Southern California remember this horse, and she's a good horse. I think she's going to like the 1-turn mile. I like 6226 in there against the favorite.
I got to tell you right now, Brendan Walsh is having a year, is he not? I mean, that guy's really hot, man, and that circuit too.
He doesn't cool off. You would think after Keelan he did unbelievable. Well, he's going to cool off at Churchill. He just keeps going.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah, Brendan Walsh, good there. All right. Well, we have a lot of the Claiming Crown races. First of all, the Rocket Express is the first of the Claiming Crown races to run. In that race, you got 2 morning line horses, one 7-5, the other is 9-5. So we're going to figure that this is probably going to be a showdown between those two. And the Tierra, it's like an overflow field at 16. There's only one scratch out of the Tierra, so you know there's going to be more scratches in that race. So we're going to move to the Iron Horse, which is the 6th race on the card. It's at 1 mile and 16 for 3-year-olds and up. We have scratches of number 2, El Perfecto, and number 8, Metatron's Muse. So the 2 and the 8 and the 15 Swiss Guard are already out of this race. There might be more coming. But in any case, those 3 are out, the 2, 8, and 15. And this looks like a real good wide-open race to get a nice price in because the morning line favorite in the race is 7-2, and that's Freedom Road with Irad aboard.
Yeah, I like the number 3 horse in here, Money Run. Peter Miller's shipped out a string of horses to run in Kentucky. He's had some success so far. Tyler Gaffleone rode this horse last time at Keelan, but I think he's going to run a big one today. 5-1 on the morning line. I like number 3, Money Run, to win today's 6th.
All right, nice 5-1 there on Money Run. And, of course, there's some other nice, neat little horses in that race. I thought that maybe the 10-horse Hoodlum has a little bit of a look as far as a long shot to get in the exacta. That horse is 10-1 on the morning line. All right, then the Claiming Crown Slipper will be the 7th race on the card. But we're going to skip over that one, and we're going to only do 3 Claiming Crown races because I want to get to the 2 stakes races at Aqueduct as well. So we'll go right to another race on the card in this. And where did I mark the other race? I guess
it's going to be the 9th race, Ralph. This is one of my official plays for Race Day Las Vegas.
Okay, then let's do that. Let's do the Rapid Transit. This is 7 furlongs, 3-year-olds and up. Now, look, there are 18 entered in this race. We got 3 scratches, so you know maybe a couple more are coming out. But in this race, scratch the 1, Papa Yo, the 5, Twirling Triloget, and the 18 Bottles. So the 1, 5, and 18 are already out. And I know that this is going to also be your official pick on the show. So how do you see the Rapid Transit?
I really like the 11 horse in here, Ralph Gilmore, a 5-year-old gelding from the Red Hot Joe Sharp barn. This barn has won a couple of races the last 2 days. Louis Saez rides back. This horse he's ridden this horse in the past and he's had success on this horse. Horse has 2 wins at Churchill, draws a good outside box going 7 furlongs. Believe me, no one will be short in this race. Again, a full field. I guess they'll have 15 running or whatever it is. And I like number 11, Gilmore, to win this year's 9th race.
All right.
At Churchill.
That's the Rapid Transit. Gilmore, the EO11, number 11, Gilmore, the official pick for Jonathan at Churchill Downs on the show at Louis Saez aboard. And, boy, you can put him with some nice priced horses underneath and really make a nice exacta or trifecta happen, as many of these Claiming Crown races will do so. The centerpiece of the Claiming Crown series is the Jewel, the Claiming Crown Jewel. It's a $200,000 added race for 3-year-olds and up at 1 mile and 1/8. We have no late scratches as of this time, but there are 16 entered, so I'm assuming we'll get some late scratches later. Maybe, maybe not. In this race, the big favorite, at least the big horse that all the handicappers seem to like, is number 12, Navajo Warrior, but he's 7-2 on the morning line and is the favorite on the morning line in this race, to tell you how wide open it is. Irad Ortiz Jr. aboard for Navajo Warrior. An interesting story on number 13, Point Doom. Number 13, Point Doom, 9-2 with Tyler Gaffleone. Brian Bushy, which is the father of the owner of this and part of the stable ownership, was diagnosed with stage 4 pancreatic cancer back in 2024, and they gave him only 5 months to live. But he will be at the track rooting on this horse today at Churchill Downs. He will be at the track rooting this horse today at Churchill Downs. And if there's any horse that will have the gambling gods pushing him along with the man who survived cancer that was said to be only having 5 months to live in 2024, it would be Point Doom, the 13 horse. But how do you see this race?
I'm not picking against that horse after this story. Are you nuts? I'd rather pass the race and root for him.
Well, yeah.
Listen, it was a win, Ralph. He goes for, I think, his 7th straight or 6th straight win.
Yeah.
All he does is win. All distances. Irad Ortiz rode him last time when he won. He's obviously the horse to beat. But that's some story with Point Doom.
Yes, it is. And the man, Mr. Boshi has been in racing all of his life and just loves racing. So this would really be something that would be a good feel story. That's for sure. The jewel, the Claiming Crown jewel. And of course, the last race will be the Emerald. But there's just so many good, great opportunities for gambling today at Churchill Downs with these races that in some ways it's okay that Del Mar's not running today because you could have all your attention on Churchill Downs. But it certainly will be a great day of racing, and it seems like the weather will be just great out there as well. First post time, again, is 10 a.m. Pacific time for that, and the first Claiming Crown race will be the 4th race, and, of course, the Chaluki will be the 3rd race, so they're going to start out early at Churchill Downs. Let's go to Aqueduct now. Pardon me, because I talked about the Knickerbocker and almost forgot about the Jockey Club Oaks, but the Jockey Club Oaks is the 7th race on the card at 1 mile and 3/8 on the inner turf for 3-year-old fillies. There's been a little rivalry going on between number 4, Fionn, and number 7, Laura Lynn, and they renewed that little rivalry today. Fionn will have Flavian Pratt, and Laura Lynn will have Kendrick Carmouche. But it is an 8-filly race right now, unless you have it. Do you have any scratches in this race, Jonathan?
There are no scratches. It's
okay.
Clean, clear, ready to go.
All right. And before you get started, I just want to make one additional correction here. On the program, they have Savici riding the 1, but he won't be there, so there'll be a replacement rider there. I'll try to get it for you while you take a look at the Oaks.
By the way, Dylan Davis will be off the 5 as well.
Yes.
Because he got hurt pretty bad yesterday. And
yes.
It's amazing how many riders have gone down. You were giving out the list. You didn't even mention Ben Curtis, who was here for 2 days.
Oh, that's right.
Each day he went down. So I don't think he's coming back here for a while. Anyway, Ralph, it looks like a 2-horse race. Fionn and Laura Lynn. Laura Lynn beat Fionn last time out. 5 for 6 with a second, so she really has done nothing wrong. It's going to be a great race. Unfortunately, you're not making much money in it.
Do you think that if you're going to give it to Fionn, do you think that Laura Lynn can get beat for second?
I gave it to Laura Lynn.
I'm sorry.
Laura Lynn. Yeah, no problem.
Laura Lynn, do you think Fionn, can you keep Fionn out of the second spot and maybe make a nice little exact out of this race?
Yeah, well, if you're looking for a price horse, the 8 unmerited favorite, Kenny McPeak sends out this horse. And one thing we know, she can handle distances because she's won both of her last 2 races in marathon distances, which today's race is as well.
So. Well, all I can say is keeping Fionn out of the first or second spot is going to be a pretty big task since Flavian Pratt is riding that horse. And that kid is in the zone right now. He owns the zone right now. That's for sure. Wow. All right, and let's get to the Knickerbocker. 1 mile and 1/8 on the outer turf course. There are 9 entered in the Knickerbocker, and I don't see any. Well, I do. I see a scratch there. The 9, Bank Frenzy, is out. Number 9 is out, and that was main track only anyhow, right?
Yeah, he was main track only. Number 4, Ohana Honor. You're talking about Flavian Pratt? Well, here he is for Shug McGahee. This is clearly the best horse in the race. I think he's going to be very tough. If you're looking for exacta hookups, use the 1, Dear Dad, the 3, Tigraki, and the 7, Air Recruit. 4 over 1, 3, and 7.
There you go. That looks like more of a doable exacta than me trying to beat Pratt even into the second hole in the Jockey Club Oaks. But we'll wait and see about that. Jonathan, you gave us the official pick at Churchill Downs. That was in the ninth race, the 11 horse. But we still need an official pick for the Big A.
Third race today, full field of 7. Number 1, Trust Issues, a 4-year-old gelding from the Rob Atras barn. Chris Elliott aboard to ride. He's listed at 6-1 on the morning line. This is just an improving horse. He's getting better with each start at the price. Number 1, Trust Issues is the play.
All right. Third race at Aqueduct, right in the middle of the early pick 5 and early pick 4. The third race, the 1, Trust Issues. We'll trust that he wins the third race. Number 1 in the third race, Jonathan's pick at the Big A. And the website has not posted any jockey changes yet for both the Savici and Davis as of yet today. All right, Jonathan, you got a full sheet of handicapping, though, at Aqueduct and at Churchill Downs.
JONHARDOON.com. Thank you, Ralph. Stay safe and be well.
And I'll try to stay dry today, too.
Stay dry.
Yes. Thanks a lot, my man. All right, that's Jonathan wrapping it up, and we'll be going to our next break. And when we come back, we're in search of Rich Eng. Don't go away.
Thank you, buddy.
There are many families that need your help. I'm Mark Wahlberg, and I'm asking you to support the Tunnel to Towers Foundation in their efforts to deliver mortgage-free homes to catastrophically injured service members, Gold Star, and fallen first responders families with young children, as well as eradicating homelessness amongst our veterans. Everybody knows where the money's going. Every single dollar. God bless you. Please contribute $11 a month to support their efforts by visiting t2t.org.
Are you ready to lock in your bets and cash in on the games this weekend? Get weekly football winners from Alex White, Chris Andrews, and Vinny Malulo.
I did take the dog 3.5.
I'm going to stay with the Colts here. That's definitely going to be one of my plays.
If the Bears have turned the corner, they have to take care of business in this game.
Yes.
Tune in for behind-the-book perspectives you won't find anywhere else.
Well, if you're looking to bet the under, you're going to get a better number.
The wise guys are certainly not going to play the favorites.
I know if it hits 7, don't blink. Maybe that's what bettors are waiting for.
Every NFL matchup, every college game that matters, the spreads, the stats, and the smart money plays.
It's your way to bet against both teams.
Get your winning edge with Football Frenzy, streaming on YouTube every Friday at noon Pacific.
All right, back on Race Day Las Vegas. Let's get out to Rich Eng standing by. Richie, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Ralphie. Good morning, viewers. Good morning, listeners.
Now, Richie, you do usually a Southern California sheep. Del Mar's dark today and no racing there. So you put together a best plays sheet. And when I took a look at the best play sheet, you were all over the country, man. You got 10 plays on the sheet covering several racetracks today. So don't forget, folks, that sheet is available right now today at the racedaylasvegas.com website. So he did quite a bit of work across the country. What about football today? You got something?
Yeah, just to update. The sheet is free, Ralph. If people just email me at rich_eng@yahoo.com. Ralph, I've gotten about 45 requests from listeners already. I sent them all out last night and this morning. I'm willing to take more if people still want it. rich_eng@yahoo.com. Shoot me an email. I'll send you the file.
Yes, and it's worthwhile taking a look at that today. That's for sure. What about pigskin?
Well, I tell you what, we're on a nice 2-win streak. We had the Detroit Lions on Sunday, and we had the under on the Jets Patriots on Thursday. Let's see if we can keep rolling along, Ralph. The game in the rotation is 3:37, 3:38. It's an ACC game. Georgia Tech visiting Boston College. Georgia Tech's favored by 16. I love Georgia Tech in this spot. Even though they lost their last game, their first loss of the season against North Carolina State, they were upset. But they are 8-1. They had a bye last week, which allowed them to recover mentally off the loss and physically. The extra week late in the season really means a lot because everybody's got bumps and bruises. Boston College, Ralph, they are one of the worst teams in major college Division I football. They won their first game against Fordham. They have lost 9 straight, most of the games by 20 points or more. So they're 1-9 coming into this. Georgia Tech -16. Name your score, hopefully.
All right, Georgia Tech minus 16 over Boston College. It looks like you're going to get a team to roll over Boston College today. Georgia Tech with laying the big lumber there. And I know that you got picks all over the country today, but where are you going to go for a pick for us today?
Well, this pick for the radio and television is one of the picks on the simulcast sheet. Aqueduct race number 10, maiden special on the turf going along. Let's go with the 12 horse, Isadora Duncan, who I believe is named after a Hall of Fame ballerina. But this is Flavion Pratt riding for Chad Brown, 4-1 in the morning line. Finished well last time, Ralph, but showed some greenness, a little bit of improvement. I think this horse gets it done today. Isadora Duncan, the 12 in race 10.
10th race, number 12, Isadora Duncan. Flavian Pratt aboard the 12 in the 10th race at Aqueduct. Get the sheet now. It's free of charge at rich_eng@yahoo.com. All right. Thanks a lot to Richie. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Hey, thanks, Ralph. Good luck, everybody.
All righty. We're going to wrap it up with John and Jerry right after this quick break. Don't go away.
South Point is also proud to provide a variety of relaxing amenities for the guests who want to be pampered. Soak up the sun and let your stress melt away in our lagoon-style paradise swimming pool. A relaxing getaway where you can bask in the desert sun and enjoy seasonal food and bar service poolside. And if you really want to escape, come to Spa Costa del Sur. From couple suites to a co-ed wet area, our spa caters to business and leisure travelers who want to unwind and elevate their senses. A visit to one of our spa's steam, sauna, or whirlpool treatment rooms will leave any guest feeling like they can take on the world.
The best part of the nighttime racing season at Los Alamitos is here, as the best quarter horses in the nation set to compete in our biggest race, like the Los Alamitos Super Derby, the Champion of Champions, and the Los Alamitos 2 Million Futurity. Plus, the best bets in night racing continue, like our early and late pick fours, always with the best pools at night. And of course, our pick six promos on Sunday nights. The best part of the year is here at Los Alamitos.
The Race Day Las Vegas Show, the only exclusive daily local media racing information source in Las Vegas.
All right, back on Race Day Las Vegas. We're going to go out to Southern California where John Lindo is standing by. Now, look, he's inside, so he doesn't have a umbrella, but he's got a jacket on. Good morning, John.
Here's the umbrella.
There's the umbrella.
I'm in the press box at Del Mar, and it's very lonely. I'm the only guy here today.
Oh, my. So I would assume that it's raining quite heavily down there?
It just started raining about 20 minutes ago, and it's raining pretty good right now.
Yeah.
So probably a good call. The track is closed. No training on the main track today. It was sealed after the races last night. Still planning on a go for Sunday, though, so let's see what happens.
And what about Los Al tonight? It's going to go, too?
Yeah, I think so. I think they're good to go. I have not checked. On my show, thoroughbredla.com, right at the end of the show, between 9:50 and 10 o'clock in the morning, I'll have Michael Ronan on. We'll get an update from him.
Okay, good. Big day of racing out of Churchill Downs, so we'll turn our attentions to Churchill and the big claiming crown today. Out of all the races, John, I know you got a pick for us in the 10th race, which is the claiming crown jewel. The big race of the day, but it looks like any other of the other races, they just look like good gambling races, all of them.
These are terrific horses. They're stakes horses in their own right, and that you put them with the right company, they're going to get the job done. Full fields throughout, great gambling card, good weather at Churchill Downs today. So nothing to knock. I'm really looking forward to playing this card. It's a great consolation for not having any racing in Southern California for me today. And we got some California horses out there, too, that I think will run well.
And all I can say is you can get John Lindo's Lindo Report covering the late pick 5 at Churchill Downs right now, right here, free of charge. The Lindo Report, late pick 5 at Churchill Downs. Of course, all the claiming crown races are those 5. And you can get it right now here at the South Point, free of charge, because they love horse players here. All right, John, what are we doing for a horse here today, buddy?
Okay. Yeah, the Linda report has all 8 Claiming Crown races today, Ralph.
I'm sorry.
We did those 8 races.
I stand corrected. I know that you did the last 5. Okay, all 8. All the Claiming Crown races. All those good betting races in the Lenda report.
Well, you talked about that late pick 5, late pick 4. How about a single in that last sequence? We're going to go to that 10th race, the Claiming Crown Jewel, and a horse you guys talked about earlier, number 12, Navajo Warrior. He really got good this spring at Santa Anita. Went to Saratoga, won a race, went down to Churchill Downs, got in a prep win at Churchill Downs. He's won 5 in a row. He's a really talented horse, and a couple of late scratches will move him into post 10 when the gates open. So that helps a little bit. Anything near 7-2, I think, is a bargain. I'm going to single number 12, Navajo Warrior, in all the rolling late wagers. That's race 10 at Churchill Downs.
Okay, number 12, Navajo Warrior. You say a couple of late scratches will move him in. I checked the late scratches, and we are getting a couple more now. These two just broke the 8, Legris, and the 9, Carlo Rapido. So the 8 and 9 are out of the 10th race, the Jewel, which will move in Navajo Warrior to the starting gate of number 10 in that race, but it'll still be betting number 12. Number 12, Navajo Warrior, Red Ortiz Jr. aboard there. I'm going to ask you one real quick, and then you can go. Got a live long shot for us today there?
Tell you what, race number 7, the Glass Slipper. I thought number 8, Savannah Marie, hated Keeneland last time. She's stable at Churchill Downs. I thought she was prepping for this race. I would expect a lot better race, and that could fall apart late. She's going to make the last run. She's a big number in there. I think she's 8-1 on the board. Savannah Marie, number 8, race 7 at the Glass Slipper at Churchill.
Number 8, Savannah Marie, is 12-1 on the morning line. So that's a good long shot for us. And that's in the 7th race, the 8 horse, looking for some long shots today. But get that Linda report covering all of them right now here at the South Point, only here in Las Vegas at the South Point, free of charge. Stay dry, John.
We're fast and firm in the press box anyways, Ralph.
We'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, good luck today.
All right, Jerry Jackowitz, you stay dry too, my man, and I know you're inside your office, so that's good stuff.
What's the deal with John? Did he sleep in the racing office?
I'm guessing he slept in the press box there. Who knows? I mean, you know.
Or is it just he doesn't care? He's just got to be there.
He's got to be at the track.
On which drop will fall.
That's right. He's got to be at the track on Saturday, no matter what. But yeah, he's out there. That's for sure.
Just like automatic pilot.
Yeah. Well, Jerry, we got great weather conditions today at Aqueduct, and what are we doing there today?
Yeah, we're going to go to the 6th race today. My second-rated horse, not my top-rated. My second-rated horse, Alpine Giant from the 3 post. Really appeals to me. We're going 6 furlongs, and this is a very simple thing. If you have the power page and you want to know why is Jerry going to Alpine Giant over his top-rated horse, the 10, won last knock, it's very simple. The second-rated horse has better odds and a better post position. And it doesn't, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure this out because this is a game about value. So anyway, I'll take the 3.
Okay.
Alpine Giant, the connections, everything I like about this horse. Will play the 3 over the 1, 4, 5, and 10. Reverse 1, 4, 5, and 10 back over the 3. And it sure makes some sort of sense to bet a little extra on 3, 10, 10, 3.
Okay. Very well laid out there for us. In the 6th race, the 3 over 1, 4, 5, and your top-rated horse, the 10. And then, of course, do the reverse, folks. Always do the reverse. And then another bang, 3, 10, 10, 3. Ricardo Santana is scheduled to ride this horse, and I understand that he off of that spill yesterday, but I think he's going to ride today anyway.
They'll still make some good music.
Yes. Oye, como va, right?
Oye, como va.
There you go. There's probably only 3 people that are our age that figured that out on the show. But anyhow, that's one of the famous songs from Santana, the rock group. That's for sure. All righty. Anyhow, you got a full Jerry J's Power Pages right now at jerryjspowerpage.com, and it looks like a very good card today at Aqueduct. I'm going to give you 10 seconds if you want to talk about anything about the Jockey Club Gold Cup.
And I don't know if 10 seconds is enough. So.
Okay, good enough. That's a good enough team. Get the power page and you'll figure it out, right, Jerry? Okay.
Absolutely.
In the meantime, Jerry's going to stay dry along with me, and we hope you stay dry out there. If you're on the roads, be careful. We want to see you here tomorrow, God willing, and the creek don't rise. Say it, Jerry.
Have a great race day, everybody.